Hey everybody, it's Scotty from Opinions and Attitudes. As you know, I'm one of the co-hosts of the show, along with Greg, and I'm going to be doing a weekly video blog for the YouTube channel because we want to put some more content specifically on the YouTube channel. And this week, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the show and where we're going, what sort of plans we have about the show. But before we do that, let's talk about where the show's been. I know it's only been 4 weeks now, but to me and Greg, the show's grown quite a bit. From the very first episode to episode 3, we feel like we've taken big leaps in the show. The quality's improved a great deal. Our comfort with recording has improved a great deal, and the content has always been good. We may not have always been able to present it in the best way, but we're working on that. We're new to podcasting, we're new to this whole thing, and we're trying to get as good as we can. So that's where we've been. We want to thank everybody who has been with us, everyone, all the fans, everyone who listens, everyone who gives us feedback and comments. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because it means a lot. We're putting ourselves out there and people are responding. And of course, it's not hundreds or thousands of people. It's 50 people, but 50 people who have listened to 3 episodes in 3 weeks, and we appreciate that. We're building an audience, and you're going to hopefully stay with us for a long time, because we plan to be here for the long haul. A podcast is not a 2-month thing and then you're a superstar. It's a marathon. It takes years, and I'm willing, and Greg is willing to put that time in to become the best podcast that we can be. We know that in 3 weeks we haven't learned everything that there is to know about making a podcast and making it better. There are all sorts of improvements that he and I have talked about, but the main thing is we're working. We're implementing the improvements that we can. Like, we got the theme song in episode 3. I'm learning different editing techniques in Audacity to make the show sound better. We're going to incorporate videos so that people on the YouTube channel can watch us discuss things instead of just listening to us while they stare at a goofy picture that I put up. And these are all big plans that we have, and they take time to implement, because really when I started this, when I said to Greg, let's do a podcast, I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to record a podcast. I didn't know how to edit audio. I didn't know how to put together a website. And so you're seeing us learn all this as we go. And if you can help us. If you can give us feedback, if you can tell us something to make the show better, make the site better, make the audio better, tell us that. Give us your experience, because I'm always reading about how to make things better. I'm always reading about how to improve the audio, to incorporate video, to how to get bumpers and music for segments. We're interested in all of that, and we could use your help. Now, we're going to record in a couple of hours, and we have some big topics to talk about this week, and I hope you all tune in. I'm not going to give anything away. I recorded a little vlog earlier that I ended up not using. I don't want to give anything from the show away. I just want to spend a few minutes talking to the fans and giving the fans another way to talk to us, which is on the YouTube comments. Now, we want to make the best podcast possible. We want to inform and entertain in the best way possible, but we're human. I screwed up on Hugo Chavez. I'm sorry about that. I let you guys down. I feel responsible to present the most accurate information that I can, and I just want to publicly say that I didn't have all the information. I didn't have much information on the Hugo Chavez topic, so I let you down on that one. feel like I made it up on episode 3 with the discussion on welfare. I feel like I looked up a lot of the facts, and like I said, I took a point of view that I don't necessarily agree with, but that I respect and that has merit, and I brought that to the forefront. I'd like to go ahead and thank Michael Teep for that topic. He actually um, suggested the winning topic for this episode too. Mike's a big part of the show, even though he's not actively a member. And if you watch this, Mike, we want to have you on the show soon. We'll have you on for the whole hour or hour and 15 minutes. That seems to be our average. We'd love to get you on, talk to you about things. I know Mike's a cool dude. He's really intelligent, and he would add a lot to the show as a guest, so we would love that. His fiancée Abby's been a big help too. She's given us a lot of good topics and a lot of feedback, and she's working on some things for us because she's an artist. And Abby, we would love to have you on the show too. And I want to give a special shout out to John Hawkins for being on the first episode. That was a big deal, and he was really good. He added a lot to that sequester segment, and I know some people said that segment was boring, but the sequester needs to be talked about. It's an important issue, and going through all those facts and all that information can be tedious and boring, but it needs to be done, and it's important to me that we cover things like that. Sometimes we're going to cover things that not everybody likes, and I'm sorry about that, but the show it's our show. We let you pick the main topic of the show, and then before that we talk about a couple of things that matter to us. And the sequester matters to me, so I'm going to talk about it. Just like Always on DRM matters to me, and I'm going to talk about that. It's just how it's going to be, and moving forward, you fans are always going to be able to choose the main topic of the week, but we're always going to have the first half of the show just for free flow talk, because we have to have our stamp on there too, because we do take opposing views on topics. Like with welfare, I said earlier that I took a view that I don't agree with on that, and I know Greg has taken views on topics that he didn't agree with. So we try to provide balance, but we also have to have a bit of us in there. A bit of us in there talking about things that are important to us, because it's a creative release for us, and it's important that we have that. And I hope you fans understand it. I'm not going to say skip ahead, because we want you to listen to the whole thing. If you don't like a segment, just tell us, and we'll reevaluate the way we do the show, and then we'll make it better. That's the point. Just get up with us, give us some information, give us some feedback, and we'll make the best podcast we can make. I've ran longer than I intended to, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up about the video blogs and my blogging on the website. I'll try to post one next week, a blog, and I'll be doing a weekly video blog right here on youtube.com/opinions and attitudes. So just check all that out. Check out the website for the show. It goes up every Saturday. There's not a specific time, but I try to have it up around 2 or 3. I'm not going to say it's always going to be up then, because life happens and technology screws up. So just check Saturday, check the Facebook page. I always post on the Facebook page when it's up, and on Twitter. So just keep up with us, keep listening, leave comments under the video here, and thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We hope you stick around with us for a long time.